Yesterday we did the first comic of this episode of this book. Now we're doing the second one. Jay Leno and Spider-Man One Night Only. Don't forget to tip your waitress, part one. Just want to let you know that I may not be home for dinner, Aunt May. Mr. Jameson said I might be here late. You know how he is? Yes, I know he's always been nice to you, but Parker. If you want to work the phones, I'll move you down to the switchboard and find a new photographer. Hi, Ryan. How are you? Thanks for coming. Yo, as well. How are you? That sound good. Caddy, chatty Caffy. Got to go, Aunt May. Look sharp. I've got a new assignment for you. I'm listening, Jonah. Put away the camera. You won't need it. GM is a big advertiser with us, and they're shooting downtown tomorrow. A commercial downtown tomorrow. Jay Leno. Well, don't ask me why. Leno wants to do it with Spider-Man. Anyhow, since you're the one who always seems to be able to find that wall-crawling weasel, I want you to make sure he shows up down there and does whatever they want him to do. Gee, that's a tall order. I mean, Spider-Man is usually pretty busy, and I don't think he does endorsements. We'll see that he does this one. I don't want Leno using me on my paper for his monologue jokes from now till Christmas. Come on, I can't guarantee. Here's what I can guarantee. You get Spider-Man down to that set tomorrow, or I'll have you delivering papers in Queens like you did when you were 12. So what's the deal, Jay? You don't do commercials. It's a good excuse to come to New York and hang out with you bozos for a couple of days. Yeah, sorry. I'll try this one. This one's not very good, but it's definitely not boring. Ultimatum. The Baxter Building, home of the Fantastic Four, Teenage Adventure Heroes, Midtown Manhattan, 4:12 p.m. Tuesday. So, I think you know how I feel about you. Maybe I do, or maybe I don't, Reed Richards. The way I always have. I wish we could share the rest of our lives together. Reed, are you about to do what I think you're about to do? Yeah, hey Herb, why don't you make yourself useful and make a fried bologna sandwich or 10 of them? I would, Ben, but then who would spot you? Okay, one, I think it's uber creepy that you call me Ben, and two, it's only a couple of tons I got on here. What's going to happen? How many times when I have this conversation, Dad? But as many times as it takes to get you off your duff and make something out of your life. At your age, Sonny, your sister Susan was already. Stop comparing us to. Let's just face it, you won't get me and you never will. Steve, the Tony Stark Mansion, home base for the Ultimate Surf's Mightiest Heroes, Midtown Manhattan, 4:12 p.m. Tuesday. Steve, I wonder how practical it would be to take a bath in a martini. Maybe we should go on patrol instead of waiting for the next disaster to hit us, Tony. You know what I think? You need to loosen up and have a drink and stop thinking about another man's wife. Better Valkyrie, your swordplay has improved tenfold. Swordplay, foreplay, it's all good as long as I'm with you for. You sure about this, Hank? After all the damage Ultron did, you still want to dress up like him? I admit it's controversial, but the designs in the yellow jacket uniform are amazing. Maybe I can make up for what that monster did. Unbelievable. You're speaking to this loon, Jen. Hello, he shot you with ant spray. That's weird even by my standards. But out of this, Hawkeye. Bite me, freak. Peter, after we hook up with Johnny, what's the game plan? I figure the Human Torch will get us into some hot spot, Kitty. You did not just say the hot spot and the Human Torch in the same sentence. Yeah, he did. I got an idea. Does it involve going to see the Dark Knight for the 9th time, Kong? Maybe. You doing okay, Gwen? Yes, no, I don't know. Everything that's happened to me, Mary Jane. But it's not like it could get any worse, right? Hi, Padmanabhas. I hope I pronounced that right. If not, sorry. the X-Men. Hey, watch where you're going. Dude acts like we're invisible. Well, that would be virtually impossible, Ellison. I don't think you were supposed to take her literally, Hank. Said's the man who would not know the first thing about it. What's that supposed to mean, Kurt? Come on, Warren. Out of all of us, you're the most passable. With feathers that have a... Oh, thank you. It's very kind of you. Thanks for the support. Hope you're well. With feathers that have an 8-foot wingspan, all of which fold up neatly inside your Gucci suit. What about Ellison? Right, I'm tattooed and pierced. Yeah, it's people don't like it, but it's a guilty pleasure. This book, lot of crap, lot of stuff hits the fan. I'll just say I won't spoil it, but a lot of stuff hits the fan in this book. Right, I'm tattooed and pierced my entire body because I'm having a love fest with myself. Where'd you get that from? Ultimatum? I got it from a comic book store in Brunswick. It was hard to find. I don't think it was very popular. Very controversial book. A lot of stuff happens in it that I won't spoil. But when it happens, you'll know. Well, they look like Kid Kid Chad Slow. This is the GOAT David Fincher's art. I love his art. He's a really good artist, I think. And like you said, he does. Yeah, me too. I'm in Victoria. I'm tattooed and he's becoming. That's with. I think you look beautiful. Can we not just get online? I do not wish to get. Yep, Ryan's also in Australia, and his twin, the other Ryan, but not actually twins, but another guy Ryan that has the same name. I'm in Melbourne as well. Oh, sorry, are you talking about? Oh, hi, Messi. Something is not brain right. Oh, thanks for the compliment. I think you look beautiful. Can we not just get online? I do not wish to. Oh, Perth, lovely. Motel, like next day I'll go to a motel. Oh, nice. Can we not just get online? I do not wish to miss getting tickets. Read for Warren. 4:13 p.m. Oh my god. Yep, I got. It's a bit hard to read that. But yeah, I said oh my god. Susan, listen to me. Oh, what can't I see? Sorry. The grand final, I did. I went for Sydney, but I was happy Brisbane beat Geelong. Takes 5 hours each, so if 10 hours right, that's a lot. That's quite a long trip. So 48 hours. Oh, in Melbourne, yeah, 2 days. That sounds tiring. Susan, listen to me. Use your force field. We need to get to the roof. Sorry, excuse me. Reed, what is happening? Where's Ben? Or my dad or Johnny? What the heck is going on? Jan. What grand finale? The AFL, I think. The Geelong versus Brisbane. Unless it's also the rugby one, which was Brisbane Broncos versus my dad made his account. Oh, cool. Referring to the AFL one because that was in Melbourne. The rugby one was in Sydney, I think. It was in Queensland. I think it was Suncorp. I think it was in Queensland. I can't remember. Sorry. The midterm I had in Dr. Bruce Banner. Go the Hulk 4:14 p.m. I think it's like kind of Tuesday. Why is Big Clock Thing watching Hulk? Kitty, what are you doing? Somebody might see me up here. Somehow I think everyone on the train has wetting themselves more in the mind. I think it's like that's so kind of you. Besides, half of New York is underwater. Who the hell cares? You're right, of course. People need help. Go do the thing that you do. I'll look after the gang in case some giant sea monster thingy pops up. You're pretty great, you know. I'm 18. I'm 29. Do I sound younger? I'm a bit immature, probably. Yeah, pretty great, you know. Yeah, I know. I watch cricket, yeah. Hope Australia win. Yeah, I know. Yeah. They're pretty great, you know. Yeah, no, now stop being all cute and go. My teacher's 29, lol. Yeah, I studied teaching. I wasn't good at it though. Yeah. Um, like I could handle this. Come on, Allison, you're not gonna die on me. No, no. Who's my favorite cricket player? Don't know. Um, Maybe David Warner. I like that he attacks the ball. I don't know. I watch cricket, but I wouldn't say I'm an expert. Maybe Steve Smith. He's a good player, good batsman. How about you guys? Who's your favorite cricket player? You're not gonna Sachin. Oh, Tendulkar. Yeah, he's really good. Yeah, I forgot about him. You're not gonna die to that cap. Cough, cough. Where are the rest of us who made it out? For Hawkeye, Wasp. I don't know. It all happened so fast. Josh Inglis. Did he play for England? I can't remember. As I said, I don't know that much about cricket. I mainly watch some of the Australian matches. But if he's an Australian player, do I play soccer? No. I like soccer, but I don't play it. I wouldn't be very good at it. I like soccer though. Follow Melbourne Victory and the Socceroos of Australia and Leicester in the EPL. What goalie or midfielder or striker? What position do you play? I don't know. It all happened so fast. So many bodies. Hard to tell where anyone is. Anyone. You play it. That's good. What tennis player is my favorite? Yeah, probably Federer. He's got a lovely backhand. Really, really, really beautiful shot. I watch AFL. Yeah, I follow the Sydney Swans. Is that a Hawthorn Guernsey? Chloe? Um, yeah, I watch AFL. I like watching AFL. It's a good sport. Sydney don't play well in grand finals, though, unfortunately. Hopefully they do well with Kerno this year. I think my favorite soccer player, Ronaldo. Christian, yeah, he's a really good player. I think he and Messi are two of the best of all time. I think Lionel Messi, him and Christian Ronaldo. I think I can do it, Reed. I think I can push the water back. We both know who did this. You can't be certain. I will if we go after Namor. Make him stem the tide. Shut up. We don't have time for that. I can do this. Come on, I can do this. So, hey, can you tell me what's going on in 25 words or less? I don't know. You did it in 3. I didn't think you had it in you. So she pushed herself like she never had before, shoving the water back into the ocean. She won't wake up now. She's barely breathing. You got to help her, Ben. Where look around you, Reed. There's nothing but dead. Then get Johnny or Doctor Storm to do it. I think we might have bossed them both. Where do you think you're going? Where you going, Reed? Reed. 4:21 p.m. For someone who positions himself as an intelligent man, you are nothing more than an impetuous child. After all that has just happened, how could I not know you would come for me? Oh, thank you, Messi. Zeke 4K1Y. So almost got the sub before leaving. That's so kind of you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. How could I not know you would come for me? You did it. You killed them all. My Sue. I could care less what you think. I had nothing to do with the destruction of New York. Why in God's name would I believe you, Namor? Because of Susan. The rest of you are less than sea urchins in my eyes. But I would never knowingly put her in danger. Surely you believe that. You're arrogant. Do you think I'd come unprepared? But if it wasn't you, who and why? Latveria, Victor Von Dam's castle. Doctor Doom that night, 12:31 a.m. Eastern European time. Where the devil is everyone? Dr. Mary Storm, Boris, this is impossible. Latveria. Who dares? Excuse me. Yar. Professor, what happened? I heard you scream. No shit, Cyclops. Everyone in the tri-state area heard him. Kurt, Hank, Allison. What about them? They're gone. Millions dead. What do you mean, dead? Something terrible has happened. Something. What thing? Sorry. Have to tell them. Warn them. This is Charles Xavier. I know what has transpired. Even more terrible, I know how and why. And he will not stop until it is worse, far worse. We need to band together and put any differences aside for the battle to come. I'm sending you my X-Men, what's left of them. They will have the coordinates, but here is a mental image of where you must go. This is where you will find him. He does not fear your arrival. What he's done, this course of action, he's told me in the past, a kind of doomsday plan. But it was purely theoretical. We never thought he'd act on it. Murder 6 billion people, every man, woman, and child on the planet. You have to stop him. You have to stop Magneto. Yes, bring them, Charles. Bring everyone so I can tell them myself for what they've done. They will have to pay the ultimate price. He's got Mjolnir, the Thor's hammer. Death becomes a Midtown Manhattan after the tidal wave. Spider-Man and the Hulk that night. Why do all the really scary stuff have to happen at night? It's not bad enough this city was underwater 1 second in. Next second, it's not. Or that all this death and destruction was somehow caused by the world's biggest dirtbag, Magneto. Please stop talking and help me. I'm working on it, pal. Geez, everybody's a critic. Hey, you Earth. Sorry. Hey, you giant guy, man, person. A little help here. Hulk helps Spider-Man. Oh boy. The Triskelion Shield base operations, Lower Manhattan. Iron Man, Captain America that night. This man needs medical attention now. You are trespassing on government property. Stop where you are. Listen to me, you jackass. I only came here because there's no place else to go. So unless you want to blow off your Stark. These men are just doing their jobs. Got a tidal wave in Manhattan. Eastern Europe's been flash frozen. Volcanoes erupting. The Amazon. I can't have you. Yeah. Carol, it's Cap. He's not breathing. I want a medical unit up here immediately. You hang in there, Steve. You hear me? What happened? What happened is he was drowning, or he drowned. I don't know. I pulled him out. He was awake. He asked to test the team was okay, and we went looking when he collapsed. I could use a drink. Charged. Clear. Zrak. Come on, Steve. Damn it. Going again. Right away. Charged. I hate hospitals. Tony, I know you'll be going after Magneto. Let us help. Communications, ground support, whatever. It wouldn't have to be like it was under Nick Fury. Carol, shut up. I need to get out of here. Give this back to Cap if he wakes up. Don't you mean when he wakes up? Emergency 1 code red. This installation is under attack. All personnel to battle positions. Now what? Jan. Hank, damn it, listen to me, Hank. Tony Stark's mansion, home of the Ultimates, Midtown Manhattan, Hawkeye, and the Yellow Jacket that night. Jan, ka-chunk. It's like trying to have a conversation with a skyscraper. Jan, whole city's turned to a graveyard. I must be out of my mind getting involved in this. Hey, let go of me. Give me one reason why I shouldn't squish you like a bug. Because I can help you find Jan quicker if we work together. You arrogant. Do you honestly think you have a better perspective from down there than me? How do you think I hit the bullseyes practice? My vision's been enhanced, Hank. I went through the program. Why are you even here, Clint? You've said Jan shouldn't be anywhere near me. Because no matter what else I might think of you, I know what it's like to lose the woman you love, and nobody needs that kind of pain. Nobody. So just let me help you, okay? The Baxter Building, home of the Fantastic Four, Midtown Manhattan. That thing in the Invisible Girl that night. Susie, you gotta help me out here. Reed put me in charge here ever since you went out cold. But the doc's telling me I got nothing to do but wait. I ain't good at waiting. Just give me something to hit. Reed took off to God knows where. Your dad, I can't find him. And Johnny, I'm sure he's around. I mean, he's like one of them bad pennies. So can't you tell me what to do? Hey, what the hey? Well, Susie, your powers are Fritz and you gotta wake up. Come on, wake up. Okay, that's it. I don't want to get tough with. Yikes. Reed, pal, wherever the heck you are. This thing with Susie is a lot harder than either of us figured. 6 miles off the coast of New York City, the fantastic jet boat, Reed Richards that night. I don't care that Charles Xavier appeared in my head and said that it was all Magneto's fault. Tidal wave drowned New York, and you played a role in this no more. I know it. I only wanted to marry Sue. I only wanted to. All systems down. No. What did you do to this ship? What did you do? What is this thing? Some Atlantean battleship? It's nothing short of remarkable, Richards, that anyone would ever consider you as my intellectual equal. Namor had nothing to do with this tidal wave, or the icy devastation of every man, woman, or child in Latveria. It was Magneto, soft at the magnetic poles, creating this ecological nightmare. Doom, why should I believe you? How do I know you weren't involved? I won't even dignify that with an answer. I don't have time for questions, only solutions. The person we seek is Nick Fury, the former head of S.H.I.E.L.D. What? Why? You know that's not possible. Fury was left in another universe where the Squadron Supreme live. There's no way back there. That's not entirely true. You remember Zada, the Squadron's power princess? Richards, having to ally myself with this criminal makes me wretch. But if there's a chance I can help the destruction of the Earth, then I will take us all home. Yay. Over New York City for the God of Thunder that night. Madness. The sea's very sky defies me. There'll be much to answer for by morning. Pegasus, find your mistress. Find Valkyrie. No. It can't be. Valkyrie, my love, this is wrong. Things will change. Crack-a-boom. Valhalla. Mythical land of the fallen, time unknown. Hela, mistress of the dead. I have come for. I know why you have come. You think that I will be forgiving, that I will return to you the soul of the loved one you lost. Make it quick then. I am needed back on Earth. It's been torn. Then leave without Valkyrie, but this will be your only chance. She looks like me. Are you sure? Pass my challenge to prove you're worthy of such a gift. Defeat my army of fallen warriors, and you'll be rewarded for a price agreed. For Valkyrie. More and more. Bring as many as you can. I will not leave without my lover. Then maybe you could use some help. Captain, here, now? Is it possible? I don't know. We'll figure that out when this is over. Hank, put me down. Why, did you say something? Just put me down. Clint? Stay here. It's probably nothing. Hell of a time to have lost my pistols. Jan. Tastes like chicken. How many books do I own? I have many books. Probably hundreds. I don't know. How many books do you guys own? Xavier's Academy, Westchester, New York, outside the city that night. My X-Men are off retrieving the bodies of their dead friends. Why am I not surprised to find you here? Because no matter how you deny it, Charles, we've always fought alike. Never like this, Magneto. So we've come to that, no longer referring to me by my first name. Why am I not surprised? What do you want me to say? That I agree with this doomsday option? When you know I would stop at nothing to keep you from destroying the Earth and everyone on it? And for what? Revenge? Because your children, Wanda and Pietro, were murdered? Do you honestly believe this will even the scales? My children's deaths merely opened my eyes. After thousands of years, humans have done nothing but destroy the planet. War, famine, ecological ruin. And God didn't like what He created. He'd washed it all away in 40 days and 40 nights. I will do it in 3. I'd be stating the obvious by pointing out you are not God. They will hunt you down and I will lead the charge. No matter what good you think you're doing, you'll only be remembered as a madman, like Pol Pot, Bin Laden, Hitler. I knew that when I do play tennis, yeah. Not professionally, just club level amateur. I'm an okay player at tennis. I knew when it. Do you play tennis, Ryan? I knew when I came in tonight this was inevitable. Snap. In the past, you've had a hand in every one of my failures, toppling the best laid plans. It had to stop. Heaven on Earth, Chapter 3. They're all dead, Magneto. Dazzler, Beast, Nightcrawler drowned. Only Angel survived. An Angel amidst all this destruction. The Academy of Tomorrow and Chicago destroyed. Emma Frost, Sunspot, Cannonball, Polaris, the rest of those brats confirmed dead by the Matroxes. Only young Havoc is unconfirmed. They're hunting him. Longshot forged detonator hard drive found them in the Savage Land. Caught, tortured, killed. And my once beloved Charles Xavier is dead, but you knew that. You good at the serve, because I'm trying to master serve. I'm alright at the serve, but I think I better return. I think you gotta move forward. Make sure to toss the ball in front of your body and above your head. Moving forward, you can try spin it when you're throwing the ball. I don't know. I'm probably betting at returning than serving. Magneto's Citadel. Above the Arctic Circle that night, a tidal wave hit New York City at 4:13 p.m. today. The death toll well over 1 million people. And you did all this in my name, Daddy. News coming in. The Academy of Tomorrow. Eyewitnesses claim to have seen. Yep, I see Carl Shaw. I need some advice. Ask away. Eyewitness claim to have seen suicide bombers. Tony Stark's fame Manhattan home. The suicide bombers are all said to look like one man. Volcanoes reportedly erupting in the Amazon. Most of Eastern Europe is frozen ice. Earthquakes ravaged the African of Wakanda. Parliament is the latest in a string of suicide bombings. What do you need advice with, I see, Carl? I'm happy to help. Do not try my patience. Wanda and Pietro's deaths were only the spark that lit the fuse. Gurg. For years I've tried to let the world see that it could be better in better hands. They brand me a terrorist, a man. And I'm quite certain you will agree that I'm everything but mad. We're only having some fun, Eric. I have plans for you, Mystique, specifically you. Do not disappoint me. What about the rest of us? You've killed mutants, Magneto. Turned in your own people. You're not even Madrox Prime, are you? You know I'm not. You've had him in hiding for weeks, making duplicate after duplicate, an army of suicide bombers. And it stops now. Do I put the cat in the mailbox? Do I put the cat in his mailbox or what? I don't know what that means. Whose mailbox? Why do you want to put a cat in a mailbox? I would advise not to put a cat in someone's mailbox. I see, Kyle. That's my advice. You've had him in hiding for weeks, making duplicate after duplicate, an army of suicide bombers, and it all stops now. I think not. After the great flood, God spared only Noah and his family. He did so because he knew they'd be loyal. They were the last of mankind. Now I will choose who lives and dies. Those that remain will be grateful, for they will find themselves in heaven on earth. Car hit cat. Don't put the cat in the mailbox. Maybe tell the driver that you hit the car. Don't run away. You gotta own up to your responsibilities. Or to let the owner know that the car's hit the cat. Bless me. Get away from her. You can't move me, I'm the blob. Near the East River, my car, his cat, I know. You have to tell the person. You have to face the consequences for your actions. You can't just put the cat in the mailbox. You have to tell the person who owns the cat that you hit the car, that you hit the cat with your car. Near the East River, Manhattan, Hawkeye and Yellowjacket that night. Hawk, let me take the shot. Oh, Hank, let me take the shot. What did she ever do to you? She was perfect. Hey, pal, it was nothing personal. Do whatever you want. I see Kyle, but, you know, it's your decision. Hank, it was only personal. It's okay, Jan. It's all going to be fine. She's not okay. She's dead. I can save you, Jan. It should be fine. At least leave a note saying, sorry, I hit your cat or something. She's not okay. She's dead. I can save you, Jan. I can be the hero. All we need to do is get you to the Triskelion. They've got the lab equipment. I need to repair you. Oh, shit. Not telling what he's going to do. Kurt. The sewers underneath New York City. The X-Men that night. Oh, God. I found Henry. I don't know. 20-something blocks from here, lodged in a storefront in Allison. As soon as we can find Kurt, we can get them back to the mansion and regroup. No, I'm going after Magneto. I know you're hurting Wheeler. You don't know anything about my hurting, Scott. Because you can crawl into bed tomorrow with the love of your life. Dude, we're all in this together. I've got nothing to live for. Warren. Hey. We've got enough going on without fighting with each other. And you ain't going up against Magneto all by your lonesome. Like hell I'm not. Magneto is causing worldwide devastation. We'll go for him, we'll need everyone. The X-Men, the Ultimates, Fantastic Four. So you might think you've got nothing left to live for, but I'm not letting you go there. Just get yourself killed. Not when we all love you. Come with us. Xavier knows more about Magneto than anybody. Gar. Charles, Professor Xavier, try reaching out to him. He's dead. Valhalla, mythical land of the fallen. Foreign Captain America, time unknown. Fight on, Captain. I am. It seems like every time one of these creatures falls, 4 more take its place. I don't know how I got here, but this is the land of the dead. Valhalla is neither heaven nor hell. When we are done, I'll give you my word you will return home. I don't see how you're going to make good on that, but I've learned that doubting you is a bad idea. This is nearly the last of that army. Hella, show thyself. No need to raise thy voice, Thunder God. In my home I am everywhere. You have defeated my army, and thus are proven to be worthy of my gift. I now return your love to you. What game is this? Valkyrie still lies dead. Yes, and as you'll recall, I said you could leave with her for a price. Then name the price, careful for. If I allow one to leave this land, another must stay in her stead. Surely this doesn't come as a surprise. I'll stay, for all we know that's why I'm here. I cannot ask this of you. You came here to save Valkyrie's life. Does it make sense for her to go back and you're not with her? The Triskelion shield base of operations. Missing twin. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. The other Ryan as well. The Triskelion Shield Base Operations, Lower Manhattan, Iron Man, and Carol Danvers that night. We're going to need backup. There's just too many, damn many of them, Carol. What the hell is Magneto thinking? I don't care what he thinks, Tony. Protecting this building, particularly the Cap lying up there in the hospital. Where are the rest of the Ultimates? For the glory of Magneto. Go. Glory that, you multiple jackass. Hank, what happened? Get her inside, Tony. There's a cryptophile marked the Jocasta project. I'll take care of the rest. Every one of those men has a bomb. Just get her inside. That's it, all of you. Bring it. Hank, I know. What are you doing? What needs to be done? The books with text are so funny because we can make stuff up, lol. True. Bad images. Oh, yeah. Okay. A book without images. Janet Winterson Orange is not any fruit. Like most people, I lived for a long time with my mother and father. My father liked to watch the wrestling. My mother liked to wrestle. It didn't matter what. She was in the white corner, and that was that. She hung out the largest sheets on the windiest days. She wanted the Mormons to knock on the door. Election time in a Labour mill town, she put a picture of the Conservative candidate in the window. She had never heard of mixed feelings. There were friends and there were enemies. Enemies were the devil in its many forms, next door, sex in its many forms, slugs. Friends were God, our dog, Auntie Madge, the novels of Charlotte Bronte, slug pellets, and me at first. I'd been brought in to join her in a tag match against the rest of the world. She had a mysterious attitude towards the begetting of children. It wasn't that she couldn't do it, more that she didn't want to do it. She was very bitter about the Virgin Mary getting there first. So she had the next best thing and arranged for a foundling. That was me. I cannot recall a time when I did not know that I was special. We had no wise men because she didn't believe. I don't know. Kind of. But there's funny parts. Do you want a funny book? I'll try to find a funny book. Funny book. Don't know. I'll try Barracuda. No, it's dusty. Part 1, breathing in. When the rain first spills from those egg white foams of cloud that seem too delicate to have burst forth in such a deluge, I freeze. The heavy drops fizz on the dry grass as they hit. I think this is what a pit of snakes would sound like, and suddenly the rain is falling in sheets, so the sky is still blue, the sun's still shining. The Glaswegians on the pebbled shore are yelling and screaming, rushing out of the water, huddling under the trees, running back to their cars. Except for the chubby young man with the St. Andrew's tattoo on his bicep, crisscrossed white lines on blue. He is standing in the water up to his knees, grinning, his arms outstretched, welcoming the rain, daring it. And just as suddenly the rain has stopped and they all slink back to the beach, two young boys race past me and throw themselves into the lake. A teenage girl throws away the magazine she had been sheltering beneath, takes out a compact, and starts to powder her cheeks and nose to reapply color to her lips till they're pink of fairy floss. Someone has turned the music. Back on, and the words, when love takes over, roar through the valley. Pale skinny youth with broken teeth and a mop of greasy black hair dives past me. Sheets of crystal clear water splash all over the waiting tattooed guy, who grabs his friend, holds him from behind in a bear hug, and ducks him under. He sits on him laughing. A woman shouts on the shore, "Get off him, Colm, get off him." Chubby guy stands up, grinning, and the thin boy scrambles with his feet, coughing water. The girl and the women are all in bikinis, the boys and the men all in shorts and bare-chested or in singlets. Except me, I have jeans on and 2 layers on top, t-shirt and old yellowing shirt. The sun feels weak to me. It can't get any stronger than pleasant. It can't build the fire. It can't manage force. Dan, I can't go back there. I can't. Everything is too far away. Clyde's words have been going around and around in my head all day. Too far away. In the restaurant the night before we were eavesdropping. Yeah, that's actually what happens. There's the main character is gay, and he's with his partner. Very perceptive of you, Ryan. Dan, I can't go back there. I can't. Everything is too far away. Clyde's words have been going around all in my head all day. Too far away. In the restaurant the night before, we were eavesdropping on a nearby table. A group of friends, 3 couples, one Scottish, one English, one German. They were in their late 50s, the men all with beards and bellies, the 2 British women with newly acquired bobs. The German woman with her grey hair pulled up back in a long untidy ponytail. She looked up when we first started arguing, and when I first raised my voice. "And I can't live here. Why?" "Because this for me is too far away." We go at each other across the table. One of us had to submit, one of us had to win. The young waiter arrived with our mains and we attacked them in vicious silence. The group seemed to be old university friends, and their lively conversation, their laughter and invasion. The sauce on my steak was all salt and thick melted butter. I tore into it, was the first to finish. I pushed back the plate and headed off into the loo. Behind me I could hear the argument from their table. It seemed they got together every 2 years in a different city. The German woman was pushing for it to be Barcelona next time. The Scottish man thought it should be Copenhagen, and the Englishman wanted it to be in London. When I returned, we were both stiff with one another, miming politeness. They took a vote to tie between Barcelona and Copenhagen. Really? Even the English guy voted against London? Even he realised what a fucking stupid idea that was. That made us laugh. The lovers shared complicit laugh, a peace flag. Looked across, and the German woman tilted her shoulders silently in a feigning exasperation. "Barcelona," I called to them. "I'd make it Barcelona. The food will be better." The Englishman patted his big belly. "We don't need more food. More good food. We've had enough." We're all laughing then. Clyde leaned into me. "We couldn't do that if we went back." Nah, it's not a true story. It's fiction. It's made up story. "We couldn't do that if we went back to Australia." I didn't answer. It was true. My silence confirmed it. "It's too far away, Dan. I cannot go back." It was true. I had lost. And the words came from deep within me, were said without my forcing them. They just came like curses. I whispered then them, "And mate, I can't stay here." That night in bed he told me he didn't want my skin next to his, that he couldn't bear my touch, and I obediently moved to the edge of the bed. But soon I felt him moving closer, and then his arms wrapped over mine, binding me to him. All night he held me, and all night he couldn't stop his crying. The chubby guy's neck and shoulders and face are sunburnt. All the Glaswegians, sunbathing, paddling, strolling, kissing, eating, drinking on the shores of Loch Lomond, all of them. What book? No, I might do a. No, what is that? So choose your own adventure, and you guys can tell me what page to go to. I'm bored, you moan. I'm so bored I could eat flies just to see how they taste. 67. You're trying to crawl out from under the sink, when the lights pop back on. A moment later, Lark and his buddies zoom into the kitchen. "What are you two jerks doing?" Lark asks. "Nothing," Robin says quickly. "Yeah, nothing," you chime in. Lark looks at his friends and they all nod. "You don't like the way they're smiling at you. Uh-oh." Hurry back to page 6. You turn and run from Lark, but he's gaining on you, and his friends have joined in the chase. "Let's get these little creeps," Lark's friends are shouting. You and Robin are skidding around a corner when you hear a voice whisper in your ear. "I'll help you on one condition. You have to promise to do whatever I ask tomorrow. It's the ghost boy. You can't see him, but you heard his offer. What are you going to do? If you accept the ghost offer, turn to page 52. If not, turn to page 59. 52 or 59. "I'm bored," you moan. "I'm so bored. I could eat flies just to see how they taste." "Flies have germs," your grandmother replies. It's a hot, sticky day in the middle of July. You plop down in a creaky old chair in your grandmother's kitchen. Your parents dropped you off yesterday before they left for their vacation and already could die of boredom. Your grandmother's old dog, Sparkle, yawns loudly. It crawls under the table. Moments later, it begins to snore. "I know just how you feel, Sparkle," you say slowly. "Why don't you go outside and find something to do?" Your grandmother suggests. She looks up from the pie she's baking and nods towards your backyard. "Go out there," you think, "in her backyard? No way." You glance out the window. It's probably 90 degrees in the shade, but you shiver. Your grandmother's house is right in front of an old cemetery. Rows and rows of old crumbling tombstones sit just beyond the edge of a backyard, but that's not what scares you. What scares you is that the tombstones have been moving. Go to page 2. This one's definitely not a true story. You notice that right after you arrived yesterday, you saw the tombstones from your bedroom window on the second floor. You could tell some of the graves had cool carvings on them, so you decided to go outside and take a closer look. But when you entered the graveyard, something was different, strange. Some of the graves were out of place. "Nah, it can't be," you told yourself. Graves don't spear, but still, from your bedroom window, you could have sworn there were 6 or 7 graves in the back row. Now there are only 3. "Nah, you must have counted wrong." You decided to forget it and went to bed. When you woke up this morning and glanced out the window, the coffins had moved again. Now there were 10 in the back row, and the middle row seemed more crowded. Looked as if some of the graves were moving forward, some of the graves were moving backward, and there was a big traffic jam in the center. The coffins were rearranging themselves, but how and why? Go on to page 3. Your grandmother taps you on the shoulder. She snaps you out of your daydream. "Go on," she says. "Go play outside." "Outside? Out there?" You shudder as you glance out the kitchen window again. "Oh no," you cry. "It's disappeared." "What's disappeared?" your grandmother asks. The grave of the angel on it," you screech, pointing out the window. "It's gone." One headstone in particular caught your eye yesterday. It had an angel carving on it. The angel looked so realistic you practically believed she could fly away. "Did she?" Your grandmother peers outside the kitchen window. "Don't be a goose," she scolded you. "The tombstone is still there." You answer her. "You can't." Your heart is pounding crazily and your mouth has gone dry. You bolt out the back door. You gotta save yourself. But in the graveyard, you discover that your grandmother is right. The tombstone with the angel isn't gone. It's just moved. It has been in the last row. It had been in the last row. Now it's up front. I'm losing my mind, you think. Losing it completely. Or are you? Find out on page 4. You run back into the house shouting. Grandma yelled. "The grave with the angel on it." Your grandmother interrupts you. "You don't have to shout, dear. The angel." She looks up from her pie crust. "It's a nice one. Let me see. Who was buried there?" "Oh, yes, that's Elmira Martin's grave." Before you can explain about the moving gravestones, a voice from the far side of the room makes you jump. "The name is Elvira Martin," the voice says sharply, "not Elmira. You could never get my name right." Your mouth drops open. A strange woman now stands in the doorway that leads from the kitchen into the hall. Very strange woman. Because she isn't a living, breathing woman, she's a ghost. "Grandma," you begin. But from the way your granny is humming to herself, you can tell she doesn't hear or see this scary visitor. And don't you stare at me, you little wretch, the ghost says, pointing at you, or you'll be sorry. What are you going to do? Suddenly you're living in a haunted house. If you run outside, go to page. If you run outside, go turn to page 18. If you talk to the ghost, turn to page 25. Okay. Go to page 18. I'm going outside, you stutter. That's nice, your grandmother says. Returning to baking, and when you come back in, I hope you stop being so silly. She doesn't notice the ghost in the doorway. You back up towards the door to the porch. You keep your eye on the ghost the whole time, and you keep your glowing eyes on you, and she keeps the glowing eyes on you. So as soon as your hand reaches the doorknob behind you, you turn, flicking open and bolt. I'm sleepy. Thanks, guys. Bye.